Absolutely beautiful. If you guys are just trickling in, make sure you get down into this arena right now. Margaret Court Arena again for the final. Winner of this one, 50K cold hard cash and a spot at ESL Pro League. So let's get the guys over here. I believe I've got Mopoz and of course Rigon. Guys, come on in. Have a little bit of a chat here. Okay, so listen, Mopoz, mate. It's been an incredible run for you guys, right? Last minute to get here, big tier competition, you know, huge games on stage. How are you guys feeling so far?
We are feeling really good because we didn't really expect to be here. We just get, as you said, coming here in the last moment. So, and we are enjoying everything. Even when we just went outside just to watch a little bit Melbourne, we just enjoyed really. I mean, this country is amazing. We really like it, and I think that we really like to come back again in the future.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure to have you so far. And look, if you guys win this, a spot at ESL Pro League, what does that mean for the team?
It will mean a lot of things. I mean, it will be incredible for us because just be able to play in the Pro League is like being able to play in the Tier 1 events once and again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now over, of course, to Rigon, mate. Now, you have had an incredible run through this. It was a little bit of a knockdown on that first day, but then you guys came back really, really strong. You've made some fans here. How have you loved Melbourne so far?
Melbourne is great, the crowd is great, and Australia is great.
This is the thing about Australian fans, right? You beat Greyhound, you upset everyone, but then they come back to cheer on. How good's that?
They're loyal to us, and I love them.
And we also spoke a little earlier as well about similar thing, right? ESL Pro League spot on the line. You guys can get back in, coming all the way to Australia to do it. You know, what does that mean for your guys' team?
It means a lot for us because we are a little bit bored of playing all these online cups. So if we would like to qualify for Pro League so we can play the Tier 1 tournaments.
All right, well, I'm going to let you guys get back into the server. Can I get a fist bump, gentlemen, please? There you go. Good game. All right, now the grand final is almost on us, so let's give it up one more time. Margaret Court Arena for Movistar Riders versus Bad News Eagles. Go! Yeah! Melbourne, you sexy bastards. Back to you guys on the desk.
He can't deal with three as the Movistar Riders drop off the bridge into his sightlines. One flat throw now with a bit of work to do just outside of dark. Fairly unorthodox position. But Movistar Riders, they'll back away, and one flat throw walks into the trap.
Hanging around for just long enough to get the two-man advantage. Now with the rotation back to A, it's open. BNE trying to call the audible, but Ceneri a little too far away, and now he might have just brought two guns to the right party, but he's dropped the ball. Dink on the second man.
I don't know if he's been invited to this party, Mac. Movistar Riders, they look like they want to dislodge him, but still not really able to do too much about it. GXX and Ceneri trying to hold on for BNE right now. Damage has been done across the board. This it might be in.
Hang on.
It's there for BNE.
And he is defusing. He wasn't just celebrating, but CT rounds are few and far between.
Yeah,
so a solid start to the grand final for BNE.
Yeah, that has to be a round that really rattles Movistar Riders because they set it up so perfectly. They got into the bomb site, 4-on-2 post plant. You don't expect to lose that one at all, but BNE...
He's got one in the second round.
Yeah, 5-on-4 to kick things off for BNE. Better start than what they had in the pistol, and they were able to convert from a rougher position than that. Doesn't look like they're suffering any real problems in this round. GXX already with the AWP in hand, and BNE a clean sweep in round 2.
Oh yeah, that's solid. And that might have just revealed Ceneri's location.
Yeah, certainly did. He had to drop himself a smoke down just to provide a little bit of space, but Movistar Riders are not interested in heading in that direction. They're more leaning towards B. The entries are being connected. Dammy G and Mopoz one apiece, but Synopsis dropped the bomb and then gone further forward and given up his life. It's still numbers advantage for Movistar Riders.
3v2. In a rough position here, but GXX, we've seen him create something out of nothing time after time today.
Yeah, that's a scary shot to miss, but he doesn't really get punished for it. No one accelerates off the back of it. A bit of a ruckus, but ultimately BNE, they have to deny this bomb plant. Ceneri can't do it, and so GXX, we've seen a couple of nasty clutches from him so far at ESL Challenger Melbourne. Not sure we're going to get one here. He seems like he wants to back away, but Sorsal will execute. And the first round on the board for Movistar Riders.
And this is going to be the B split starting to come through. Molly's everywhere. Rigon, missed opportunity, just waiting for these flashes to pop yet again. And it's all going to boil down to the timing. Push in from B main looks good. And BNE, a 3-man advantage, but Alex...
He's able to draw a couple back, but he still hasn't maintained control of that bomb site just yet. One flat throw will strike, and the trap is sprung. BNE now have a massive advantage in this round, and Martinez can't land any cheeky shots to give Movistar Riders anything. So BNE, they bounce back straight away. Synopsy hearing all of that. So BNE will be aware, roughly at least, of where Movistar Riders are, and GXX waiting, does get out alive as well, just quick enough to escape the clutches of Movistar Riders. You're just seeing players falling all over the place. There's just not even a contest in this round.
Yeah,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. BNE, very happy with how things are playing out so far. Synopsy goes down, but that is just an MP9. So BNE, if they're going to lose a gun, they're happy it's that one. BNE once again have a fairly easy round ahead of them. Just the pistol investment from Movistar Riders this time around. Damage is being done in both directions. Mopos nearly goes down to the molly, but still lands the headshot onto Rigon. It's 4-on-4, but not for too long. Movistar Riders somehow are putting this round together by the skin of their teeth. Now it's GXX who misses the second shot, but not the third. And BNE, well, they lose control of the B bomb site, leaving Sceneri solo to clutch. Yeah, they know exactly where he is now, but sooner or later, Mac, they're going to have to retrieve that bomb and try to plant it. Util going over the top. Sceneri goes down, and Movistar Riders pick up a big round.
a much needed one. Trying to stop Bad News Eagles before the rounds keep on flowing in. Deep smoke over towards Palace. And it looks like it will be the attempt at the split in from a late push from Safi G, but Sceneri going to be holding at the stairs.
Yeah, nice double with the Famus. Not going to have that every day, but let's see how much more he can grab. Certainly under pressure. Push coming in from multiple directions. He's covered off nicely as Davigi will go down, and so too will Martinez. It might be the ace. It's taken away ultimately, but 4 kills with the Famus on the site. You'll take that every day of the week.
Look at this again. Sceneri turning that one around and turning around as well to find that now. Sceneri might have to back it up once more. Flash at mid. One Flatro is going to come and join Sceneri, but he might be that second late, so it's all going to be down to him to hold.
Oh, once again, we turn to the same man, this time an M4 in hand. And it doesn't quite go to plan. 1 for 1 is not going to be enough to keep BNE in the bomb site. On Flatro, he'll hear that bomb plant going down, but can't do anything about it. Maybe he can find a fadeaway, but the flash is too good. Nice teamwork from Movistar Riders. They've got good opportunities to get even more than that. They'll take 2 orbs through the next round.
Yeah.
Sure, they don't have much money behind that, but double orb, you can do a lot of damage with that, particularly early. This might be the round where we do actually get to see a bit of a change up from BNE.
Yeah.
First time where they're really going to have to go back down to an eco-ish buy.
Whoa, big dunk on Martinez.
All right, well, that's a big dump as well. Onto one Flatro.
Synopsy, though, just with this dig to try and hold, has a molly, has a nade, and gets them out just in time to try and help himself, but he's not going to be able to connect on anything. And this site, it's slowly but surely ticking away. However, from the grave, he will find one on the Mopos.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really going to make much of a difference, I don't think, here for BNE. I mean, retaking with a double AWP setup doesn't really feel like a confidence play to me. If they were to be able to grab one before Movistar Riders was able to get into post plans, then there was a chance, I feel. But now, this was real tough for BNE. Still, they're hanging around.
They have this smoke as well to allow to deny some of these angles, allow the retake to start to come through. That last flash used, and Rigon not going to be able to do it. Sceneri able to trade with that 5-7.
Not enough.
Up the AWP, but he's not going to connect just yet, and that time is ticking away. However, connection onto Sorsal 2v2.
They got a defuse, Mac. Time is a ticking. Martinez hits one. Pistols out, and defuse not secured. So Movistar Riders will get another. B&E, they got close. So they have absolutely nothing to stop Movistar Riders from getting into the bomb site except their aim. And smokes are getting tossed across, one for Heaven. Molly in as well from Movistar Riders, and that's bad news for B&E. Losing a member on the other side of the map, but still Saneri. He's held strong from here before, and he won't quite do it again.
Almost.
Very nearly did. Has kept that door open for Synopsy, who's now going to go hunting for info. That's a quick info gathering play. Big news, but also
10 seconds to play.
Big damage.
They got to get here. Juan Flatro never bloody left, and it looks like it might just be the save. They're going to give it a crack through dark, but they've got 4 seconds to get to site. If the flood comes through, then there's a chance for it to stop, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, GXX is positioned to try to clutch this one up for BNE. Has spotted out Sourcil, his little elbow peeking around the pillar. But it won't matter, Sourcil's too sharp.
Yeah, Sourcil, the key player in that round for Movistar. Just making his way in through mid, nice and late.
Pretty early on in the piece. It looks like Movistar Riders might be able to mount what has ended up being quite a solid comeback in this first half. Rigon not able to do much with the Deagle in the end, and so Movistar Riders 5-on-2 to finish off the half. Looking very good.
Yeah.
Momentum definitely flowing for them. GXX down as well. And that is it, 8-7. Who would have thought Movistar Riders would walk away from the first half with the advantage?
Deep approach from Martinez and Alex as well, just looking to get that info, set up for a retake of B. And the bomb's hanging around here as the push starts to come in through mid, but Daffy G, he's found more than love.
Yeah, that's a big duel to win. Bomb is really showing that tendency toward the B bomb site, but Movistar Riders have got a strong defense here. Nice little crossfire. Little hole maybe with Alex being only on 4 HP. Could give B&E an easy opener, but you are seeing that rotation come across from Movistar Riders, and Smokes keeping B&E at bay for now. GXX goes straight on through. Don't even worry about it. USP in hand, but bomb plan denied. And now GXX will have to do it alone with only 11 HP. He's taken down from behind.
Yeah.
Movistar Riders will get themselves another.
But he's made that sound and decides to stay with a 2-1-2 split instead.
Ooh. There he's making a lot of noise here, so Sourcil, yep, swings on the timing, easy as you like with that Famus. Here's the push, though, out from B that Alex is unable to win the duel with. So now Mopaz is under a bit of pressure. Deck 9 is doing some real damage here. Okay, B&E. They've woken up in the second half. Are we happy, though, with the round? They take the win. Ooh, that Deagle shot doesn't quite connect. But look, a half left on the clock. This is a spicy start to the round for Bad News Eagles. Looks like they're ready to go into the A bomb site as well. Here's the contest from Movistar Riders, 1 for 1. The smoke does go down, which will keep Synopsy at bay for the moment, but he has to be worried about long. And that charge is coming in from B&E, thick and fast. Abby G unable to do too much.
Nice open plant as well.
How this half has progressed. They had a nice pistol, but beyond that, really all been the way of Bad News Eagles.
Yeah. In their favor, but for now, it is another gun round and another faster approach at mid. Great timing on the flash, and Synopsy, he's looking to make his way through dark. In the meanwhile, Juan Flatro goes down at mid.
Yeah, B&E, they've been backing themselves in a lot of these fights. Mopaz is lucky to get away from that incendiary. And now Movistar Riders have got a couple of members on the site. Doesn't really seem to matter at the moment. B&E charging forward. They have not spotted Davi G, though, and Synopsy, well, he's a dead man walking. Still, the bomb plan's going to go down, and Davi G can't double down. Not that it's entirely necessary at this point. GXX is going to have to do just that, but he's shot in the back. And Movistar Riders get themselves another round to equalize.
Just barely missed bagging that one.
They've been playing so aggressive, so fast. Maybe this lack of utility not such a big factor anyway. Martinez, though, has really stepped up in the last couple of rounds. That AWP is having its impact on the other side of the field, too. Double AWP from Movistar Riders is pegging away at a couple of the B&E members.
Maybe some miscommunication there. You could see the flash was being lined up, but Sourcil got a bit big for his boots. Ooh, aggression from Mopaz. That's a lot of B main control. B&E Going to take a different approach in through dark instead, and it's all down to the timing. I wonder if they've seen his leg there. They know that he's hiding and the trade's good, but a 1v3 now, 4th flat throw.
Yeah, well, you might as well call it a 1v4 at that point because GXX went down. And on flat throw, doesn't really even get the opportunity to start rolling into that round. Movistar Riders once again will take the lead.
Having second thoughts rather, about going into B.
I don't know about that one, Mac. Unless this is going to be a double pump or a fake. Oh, Rigon!
Hello.
With the run boost, he has not spotted Mopos though, and that's double down. Again, a double kill for Mopos. Davy G in his favorite position on the site catches another. So B&E, it looked fancy, but they haven't landed the shots they've needed to get into this bomb site.
And again, just drawing so much attention. Molly and Nate combo, man's gone.
1 out of 4 down. Still 3 to find. B&E won't be able to plant the bomb with Sourcel behind them. Big lurk, big flank. Well, he'll push his way forward, but steps right into a crossfire. If he does, shots miss.
Oh, chance.
He doesn't have the bomb, though. He does, though.
Doesn't need it, Jordan.
Never mind, Mac. Massive shot with the AWP, and he's on his way to A. Bomb in tow. He's got time to plant. The only question will be, will Alex get there to deny it? He sits the plant. Peek is through. And now we're into the one-on-one. Missed the first shot and the second. You can't afford that. It was nearly brilliance. Nearly. But not quite. And Movistar Riders have 13.
The clutch denial. It was Movistar's round to lose. After that information gained in the early round, the stack was there. Mopos did his job. 2 from the short side of sight. And Sceneri almost with a magical clutch. 2 opportunities, both missed here.
And so he'll have to back off. But still, B&E have to fight hard to get into mid and opt to go in a different direction. Path of least resistance, perhaps, through the smoke. I'm not sure it's going to go so well for them.
Oh, Alex.
Sprays them all down. And so it leaves Sceneri, who wants to have his own crack now.
Again? No.
A 1v5 is what he's tasked with. He's been sharp so far, but he's going to need to be extra sharp to get through this. And 14 secured. This bumps all around for Movistar Riders.
Movistar's conversion rate after getting the opening pick on the CT side has been pretty flawless. 1 or 2 shaky rounds, but
there's a creep into B.
We'll see what B&E choose to do to make it happen. Davy G's got a hold here.
He's been solid from this position all day long, and once again, good for another. 1 flat throw and GXX thinking about map 2 at this point. But they've got to try to keep it alive for B&E. This is an interesting wrap. 1 flat throw has gotten into CT spawn. Maybe this can be the difference maker. Sourcel has been spotted, but he wants more. Turns around. Takes it a little bit, but still good for 2. Has that opened the door for GXX? 1 on 3. AWP in hand. Connects the first, but no more. Martinez will silence Bad News Eagles. And map 1 goes the way of the Spaniards.
Great to see them at least getting their map pick in their bag. And they weren't even supposed to be at the tournament, but they're yet to lose a map as far as I'm aware. These guys just continue to do it. And Bad News Eagles, they started strong. They started really strong.
Make some noise for the grand final.
Oh, Alex going to be making a little bit noise as well. A great start for Movistar. Oh, not able to find that second as well. But mid control, that's something to play with. Rigon going to try to make his way out of main. And it's all down to Sourcel to hold here from Big Box.
Oh, he's already hitting a couple of shots there. 2 with the USP so far, and will just take 3 as well. Can't quite finish it off himself, but he has done more than enough. Movistar Riders look like they'll start off the second map in very convincing fashion. We've got 3 more members to dislodge. This would be the clutch of all clutches to start off the second map. Works his way forward straight into the crosshair of Mopos, and that is going to be I think Movistar should be well aware of the fact that BNE would like to put a bit of work in early on in the map, so they'll be prepared for this. All the utel's going to give the game away. They know BNE is coming. But Saneri has opened the door up nicely for the T-side. Plan to go down, and BNE already starting to strike. Mopaz is able to answer back, but Saucer will need more than one and can't get it. 3-on-2. And it's just individualistic plays here from Movistar Riders, but Martinez has managed to make it work. They've gone past one another. The problem is the CTs have got no idea where those remaining Ts are, but Martinez is locked in.
Cold as ice, jumping through that smoke.
And not going to try to commit to a fight. Rigon going through that smoke. He's the only one. So there's no trades available. It's just a player given up. And Opsy, not exactly the right angle to be shouldering as Martinez is close by.
You never really expect the AWP that close.
Definitely
By
not.
the way, the off angle works wonderfully, as does Mopaz, locking down B on his own.
It's a shot. Finishes someone off. You're going to see the acceleration from the guys in T-spawn as well. I just don't see how that's winnable for him. 4-0 for Movistar Riders. They're looking a little bit too good for BNE in this grand final right now.
Davy G over towards the cutout, has dropped the bag, dropped the ball, and dropped the gun, more importantly. Rigon
should be able to get himself another one. There's a knife on here if he wants it. I dare say he'll look for a second player, but the knife is in the back of Martinez, and the spot connects as well. What is this round from Rigon? He's taken full control of the A bomb site, and he might just have single-handedly won a round for BNE. Alex creeps his way forward, but his head is lopped off as well. Rigon, what was that? Like yesterday, and that completely changed the way that Ancient was playing out in that game. They were down something like 6-0. Here, maybe not as bad for BNE, but a similar sort of clutch.
But more importantly, the flash was to secure that AK in the hands of Mopaz. But in the meanwhile, Synopsy, what's he doing here?
Orb's gone back over to the A bomb site, so even if they do accelerate in that direction, once again, they are going to run into some pretty staunch resistance. Davy G is finished off by Synopsy, but this is the danger zone for BNE, and that is exactly why Dorsal and Martinez both have an AWP in hand now. The bomb is going back in the direction of the B bomb site, and Synopsy locking down the rotations. Will he get caught? Dorsal spotted, but Martinez, he's now on for the ace smack.
He's also 12-2. Saneri's only found 2 in total. What's going to be going down, and has he found the way back in? Ooh, scopes their info as well.
It would be the hero AWP ace. All 5 kills going the way of Martinez in this round. If he were to win it, he's got to pick the pace up. And Martinez pulls off a miracle.
Not missing too much, putting the team on his back there. And we said it at the start of the round. He's the one that has to be the difference maker there, saving the AWP from the previous.
Even really have to invest the smoke to keep himself alive, so he can throw it a little deeper and restrict some of the movement of BNE. Meanwhile, Alex has gone down, spammed through the wall from Saneri. First time in a long time it feels like BNE have the advantage.
But Martinez again, he's not missing too much this game.
Well, this is good.
The flash from Mopaz, it's all going to boil down to the timing. Jump in, spotted. Mopaz going around with it. Knife out. Synopsy can't shoot back just yet. GXX denies the fallback, but the trade is instant.
Yeah, indeed. So it's still not going to be easy for BNE to get into this bomb site, particularly with Davy G hiding at wood, and he'll find himself a double. Easy as you like. They haven't even checked him. Juan Flatro eventually clears that out, but one after another. Not only in terms of trades from Movistar Riders, but also just the round. Exploring Ancient. I'm not sure that BNE are going to be expecting this one.
Well, it certainly doesn't look to be the case, but Saneri spotted it. Falling. Back again. Daffy G now has to be remembered by BNE. He's in T-spawn right now. And BNE are hoping for anything. The slow approach from Martinez. He's finally died for a 3rd time. It's been a while between them. but maybe an opportunity to get the bomb planted at B.
Well, he was the only one over toward B, so he wanted to go for some information, and that's kind of let the round fall apart here for Movistar Riders. Davey G and Sourcel now tasked with the clutch. But One Flatro has such a strong position, they can even set GXX up, but he doesn't really have the HP to play with, so now it's down to the 1-on-2 as much as possible, and they'll work in tandem into the bomb site. One Flatro finds the first and the second, and it's a big clutch for BNE at a very important time.
He did it earlier. He's doing it again now. This man...
Done a few events where people are doing the unboxings, but we've never really got anything amazing.
Didn't Fitz get a red one last DreamHack?
It's not a knife.
Ah, it's not.
Anyway, besides the point, obviously BNE bolstered a little bit by that round. Have done enough damage to Movistar's economy that they might be able to come back into this half.
The pace, the shift, and mid-control, it's there for Movistar, but they're going to relinquish it. And just with these pistols, it's going to be hard to hold. Mopos missed opportunity and needed to hit that one.
Absolutely. Absolutely needed to hit that one, didn't he? Might just be save territory now for Movistar Riders.
It's been 20 seconds in the round, and the round's gone. Martinez still alive, but he just wants to keep the AWP cranking, and he's doing well with that.
Well, what was I saying on Anubis about BNE taking that tactical timeout and then picking the pace up? It is a tendency that they've shown in this event.
And it's been successful.
They do it again here. As Movistar Riders don't offer too much more resistance, but I guess they didn't really have the buy in this round to do it with. And Saneri clears it out. Bit of a BM in there at the backside as well. I mean, Bad News Eagles are definitely putting together a solid half now, pending the result of this round.
Ooh, Saneri wanted to go through, but he's just waiting to regain that vision. Timing favors him, but Sourcel swings back just at the right moment.
Yeah, equalizes it at 4 apiece. The problem, though, Mac, is that the A bomb site has been taken by BNE. So, Movistar Riders, bit of a job to do to get back control of that, and the fight around Donut. Both of them will go the way of Rigon. This round might be over in the blink of an eye. It's another repeat of the last.
Oh, you say that, but One Flatro, Rigon, he's gone the wrong way. But 7-6, this half.
Yeah, I mean,
it's getting real close.
It was looking dominant for Movistar Riders, but BNE have quietly been plugging away at things.
Yeah. Maybe
for Movistar Riders, seeing the AWP in middle prompts the push into Cheetah. But there's another AWP waiting. Ooh. Synopsy's gotten around the back again as well. BNE, they have just sort of crushed Movistar Riders in this round. There's not a whole lot in this one for them. Until Alex at least strikes, but he is now the sole defender toward B, and that is not very fair.
I'd have to agree. Rigon says fair. It's just a mindset. 8-7 for Bad News Eagles as they bring it back in the half. Ladies and gents, it's break time. See you in the second. The Margaret Court Arena. I want a third map. I want to see some overpass, and I want to see where this pistol goes. Action straight into mid now. One Flatro going to be able to find one before falling. GXX as well. Still holding. And BNE, they'll come away with that mid control.
Yeah, and also with the player advantage. It's an all-out brawl that's gone the way of the CT side. Martinez tries to pick the pace up into A and catch a timing, but that won't work out either.
Solid spot as well. Flash over. And Rigon, he'll lock it in for a ninth.
Opos wisely was able to back away before anything befell him. Now we're back over toward the A bomb side. It's all over the place here from Movistar Riders. 1 for 1, not too bad, but they're going to need more than that to get into the bomb site.
And look how quick these rotations are as well. They knew nothing was going on over towards lane side. Mopos a year away.
Still, the frags are coming through for Movistar Riders right now. GXX from Temple can claim one, but Davey G looks like he's got that one on lockdown. Still has more to worry about now, and that's the big problem. It's just one member left alive. Mopos clean for the first, but still a task ahead for him. They've lined up. A little bit of a tickle. GXX keeps it in check for Bad News Eagles.
That's that bonus round in the bag as well. Money going to be looking good, even though there's only 2 alive. And that late rotation was almost enough, but it just barely fell short. In comes the push.
Yep. Got a player in Temple, Saneri. He's ready for that swing, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to deny the bomb plan. And again, numbers are favoring Movistar Riders as a 1-for-1 trade secured by Saneri. Ends up being a 2-for-2. Movistar Riders well poised to finish this round off, and it doesn't look like BNE is going to be able to get much more done. They're more than happy to just save. Yeah.
Martinez sitting at the back. Smoking off that cave side. In comes the execute, flashes through, and one flat rope. He'll go down to the wall bank.
Bit of luck favoring Movistar Riders, and they're going to try to ride that wave straight into the B bomb site quick as they like. Synopsy stuck behind the smoke. Martinez's team killed Alex. What?
Okay.
He's no-scope team killed Alex. I don't even know how that happened, but the round is falling apart for Movistar. Time. He's got a plan, and he's got to do it quickly. Tries to fake it, does get the kill, and now makes it possible. Has to dig his team out from this chaotic scenario. But Davey G might just get it done. GXX is posted, but he'll have to push his way forward, and he knows where he's coming from. Oh my word, Movistar Riders making it as difficult as they can for themselves. But Davey bails them out of trouble.
Davey G, the man of the hour.
Where's the team kill? How did that happen?
Here we are.
What?
Well, that's what no scopes do, you see. There's a lot of RNG involved, and he was looking at short, but he's also denied that.
BNE are not fully committed to the B site at the moment. Saneri as well going to get smoked off, so he's forced away. There is no one actually on the site. Movistar will work their way in. Zorsal getting peppered on the way through, but he's still alive.
They know that there's at least one in cave because that molly came through the crawl space. And the site is there, but the bomb's not planted yet, and in comes the full rotation. BNE, they're just dropping all this util. Looking at the cave control. Flash throw falls eventually. Davey G, the peak from Cheetah, is good for the map control as well as the man advantage.
Well, what's the choice now for BNE? Money is tight. Do they go for the 4-on-5 retake? Or do they back away to fight again another day? That would be 14 for Movistar. BNE still have those chances. They've still got those options, but they want to go for it. They know how important this round could end up being. Rigon gets the better of one. The site is starting to break, but BNE, they're losing numbers, and GXX will have to fall away.
Oof. It sounds like and looks like the beginning of the end. BNE, they are running out of time. They are running out of opportunities. They only have 2 more here. ESL Challenger Melbourne.
Well, I don't know about you, Mac, but I think a 2-0 in the grand final would be a bit disappointing. I think we all want a map 3.
Maybe not for Spain.
Not for Spain, perhaps, but for everyone in the arena. And maybe GXX will keep some hope for us.
And that is the first opening BNE have found in a very long time. It's been a while between drinks, and Rigon, he stacks it down, but he stayed for too long.
I'll tell you what, though, this is where BNE does their best work. When they've seen 15 on the other side of the scoreboard, something possesses them.
Oh, you saw that one covered on the map, Sorsal. Missed opportunity, but not the primary AWPer here for Movistar. Uh-oh, indeed. Mopos. He's locking onto it. One flat throw, a whiff. Oh, and an opportunity. Movistar, they could do it here and now. Saneri maybe saving the day.
Okay, bomb still in play for Movistar Riders. They're working their way up the ramp, but Saneri on the pixel gap will drop it. Now it's down to a 1v1. Dorsal. Can he put it over the line for Movistar Riders? AWP in hand. And BNE playing together, but Sorcel's got a good position here. The peaks, 1 by 1. Yeah, there we go, 1 out. But Saneri hits him through the smoke, and BNE, they will survive.
I've seen one too many no-scopes this weekend for my liking, and I'm glad that one didn't connect. BNE, they break the streak. Movistar finally losing a round.
For us, trying to get to map 3, trying to get to overpass. Nicely timed incendiary, but Movistar are up in front of it. Saneri does not care. He's got the double. And BNE, again, just something seems to possess them when that 15 is on the scoreboard for their opponents. What is it about this team?
They just need this pressure to play the game. And play they shall.
Apparently.
5v2. Looking to close out a 13th. A minute on the clock. And Martinez, he knows the financial situation is dire. So he's just sitting real deep, Pierce, and Nopsy finds his location.
Bomb is on the B-bomb site, though. So even if Movistar can get themselves a couple of kills here, they're going to find it really tough to win this round. And there's 13 for BNE. So they're one step closer to getting another one. Bit of an awkward decision to make now for Movistar. Force and play for a couple of rounds, or...
They've seen A.
Oh, GXX missing the shot could be critical.
Whoa.
Movistar trying to pick the pace up, but he still gets out alive into the A bomb site still. That will be mid-established from Movistar. And GXX almost has to go shotgun off at this point. He's run down by Alex.
Oh, no.
Can't trade. Rigon down as well. BNE. They held on for so long, but maybe it's over. Ceneri, the last alive, and Movistar, they can sense that victory coming now. It's a 4-on-1.
On a bye that they should have had no damn chance. And Martinez, he's got that up in hand. Dorsal, he'll close it. And Movistar are ESL Challenger Melbourne champions.
They've done it again, and they've done it here in Melbourne. Movistar Riders, they were the team that wasn't even meant to be here, but they made their way through to the grand final.
We do need to acknowledge, obviously, BNE. Give it up one more last time for the second place team. Absolutely. And also to yourselves, one more time. It's been incredible. All right, Alex, where are you, mate? Come over here. Mate, so tell me, how does it feel? As I said, like, I'm sick of harping on it, but to get the last minute invite, come all the way here so far and pull it away in this grand final.
I mean, it's really amazing for us. We work so hard for these kind of tournaments, and yeah, I mean, I'm speechless.
Absolutely. And now, obviously, Anubis was quite strong. You know, it was close, but you guys did manage to nice and solid, close it out. But then, of course, on the Ancient map, they actually started to bring it back a little bit. It got real close, and then you guys came from behind and were able to close it out really, really strong. So what was the sort of mental like at halftime there?
Nothing special.
Yeah.
To be honest, we just play CSGO. I struggle a bit at City, I should say that. But the teams follow the plan, and we follow it until then.
Absolutely. Anything you want to say to the fans before we get this trophy raised, mate?
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
All right, well, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Once again, Movistar Riders, ESL Challenger Melbourne 2023 champions. Give it up for Movistar Riders!